Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Friday, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna go for a bicycle ride. The wind's not too bad, so I'll let y'all see my setup for those of you who've never seen it before. So I'm missing my right leg above the knee, and I'm 9 weeks post-surgery for a complex trimalleolar ankle fracture and a broken leg. Trimalleolar ankle fracture is the worst kind of ankle fracture you can get. It basically breaks all three support bones in your ankle. So had surgery for that 9 weeks ago, and I'm already able to ride a bike. So we're gonna head out north of town on some gravel. Come with me, and without further ado, we're gonna set off. And we're off.
What's up?
Hey, how are you doing, Robbie? Good to see you.
See you.
Where are you headed?
I'm not sure. I'm just testing out a new power meter, seeing if it seems accurate.
Yeah, those mount on your crank arm. Power meter's in your bottom bracket.
My other ones are in the crank arms. The one I just put on this is in the spider.
Is that what is a spider?
It's like what the piece in between the cranks and the chain ring.
Yeah. Okay.
In other words, it doesn't matter which side.
Yeah. I see what you're
It's
saying.
taking all the power that's going to the actual chain ring.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that same route I did when I got hit or run off the road. It's the second time I've done it. Hopefully all this rain will pack down that gravel, some of the loose stuff, but
yeah, it was real smooth yesterday.
Good. Well, I know you go about twice as fast as me, so I won't slow you down, but
Well, I just thought I'd stop and say hi.
yeah, thank you.
But I'll talk to you later.
All right, have a good ride. So that's Robbie Dishman. He is the best cyclist around here. If you get on Strava and follow him, you'll see he goes the furthest and the fastest of anybody in Gainesville, anybody in this area. Got a lot of good ideas of routes from him just watching where he rides. He knows what it's like to fall down and break a leg. He broke his femur a few years ago and healed up, and he's back out here tearing up the gravel roads. You know, he does road too, not just gravel. He rides everywhere. But yeah, when I first started riding, I got a lot of ideas from him of routes that I've done or modified based on what he did. So yeah, that's Robbie Dishman. Yeah, it's real smooth, but right here, this is new gravel we're just transitioning onto that's just been dropped since it rained last. So it's always dry and never smooth. That's okay, it slows us down a little, makes us develop our skills a little more. Let me get over here to the right so they didn't get too much of it. car here. Nothing coming from behind too close. All right, we can go. Clear enough. Right here is where the new gravel starts. You gotta be careful. It's not as easy to maintain traction on. You got a car. This car's giving me plenty of space. It's great. Appreciate it. And I couldn't see if Robbie went straight here or if he turned off on that busy road we just crossed. So I'm looking for his tire tracks. Yeah, I see him. I found his trail. He did go this way. That's so bumpy, y'all can even feel it. This GoPro, it's mounted on my head, so it kind of uses my entire spine and body as a buffer between the bicycle and the camera to kind of dampen the vibrations. But when they're this thick, the rocks are this big, those vibrations, they still make it up to the camera. My head's just shaking as I go over this stuff. Which I'm not complaining, I'm just telling y'all, this is pretty typical of what the gravel's like before it, you know, right at first, right when it's first put down on the road. But, you know, if they didn't do that, if it rained, it eventually gets so washboarded out that it'd be very bumpy as well. So we just made it through that new stuff. They may have dropped it up here too. Yeah, sure enough. Sure enough. They had the graders out here probably this morning. Yeah, this is so new. I'm sure they did that this morning. Dropped all this new gravel here. They've dropped an extraordinary amount of gravel on this road in the last year or two. No, 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 no. Good doggy. See, a dog that understands the word no is a good dog. Not every dog understands the word no. The dog, you know, he thinks it's his territory, and it's not. It's a public road. Can't explain that to the dog. I can't explain that to the dog, but the owner can train the dog, so. At the very least, if an owner cares about their dog, they train it not to chase cars and bicycles, because that dog's not going to live very long. People have a right to the road. Unfettered access. So we're approaching our first steep hill. It's not a big one, it's a steep one. Hopefully they didn't drop new rocks on it. We're about to find out. No, doesn't look like they did, so we just gotta power up it. Gotta gear it down. It's kind of bumpy, and we do have a headwind. Get my trekking pole out here, and we just put it in the highest gear or lowest gear, whatever equates to the most pedaling for the least amount of distance. And I use this trekking pole as I thrust the sound left leg down, I thrust the right hand down as well at the same time. So I augment that power that I get out of my real knee, and in exchange, by using power in my arm, I take some of the load off of that knee. And over time, throughout a long race, we don't have as much pain in the knee. If any pain at all, it really saves that one knee. That is our power source. Got to protect the power source. Doing that is not a necessity, using a trekking pole, but it definitely helps. Got a truck coming up behind us, got a car. I'm gonna get over here out of their way so that they can pass. Unless they're going straight this way, they might be. They slow down and let them pass. They may want to talk to me, I don't know. Never know, when they ride slow behind you like that, it's like, well, are y'all waiting to pass, or do you want me to slow down so we can talk? Could be either or, but that's good. I appreciate them slowing down. It shows they're being careful and respectful of my space and my vulnerability out here as a cyclist. Alright, so this hill we're coming up on was a real challenge last time because we had a headwind, we had loose gravel. I had a strap on the end of this trekking pole that I've since taken off. The strap got caught on my handlebars, my right handlebar, as I was thrusting my way up the hill. So I had to stop and gimp my bicycle up to the top of the hill before I could get both feet back on the pedals and really go. So the gravel was real loose. It was very loose and new, and it hadn't rained for over a month. It was real powdery, mixed with big rocks. So our recent rains have done a good job of packing that down. So we shouldn't have any problem making it up this hill today. Just gotta slow down, gear it down, maximize pedal stroke, minimize distance. That way every bit of power we use is doing something, but not too much. It's really climbing. Uh-oh, it's turning to mud. So I'm gonna put this trekking pole down. Still got a headwind. Good, we made it. Yeah, when I said uh-oh, that was because we were sinking in the mud a little bit. That's not good either. Got pretty fat tires to help avoid that, but they're not real fat. Okay, now something we've got new that we didn't have last time is they did dump new gravel right here. So the rain has not packed it down. It's fairly loose, but there aren't any real extreme hills just right here, so it's That's no problem. It's just what we do. It's what gravel is. Gravel road seems like it's a living and breathing road because every time you get on a gravel road, there's something different about it. We're really climbing right here, so we have to slow down. Just want to get out of this area because it's got these curves. You'd have someone come up on you from the back or the front. You got to really listen. Great thing is the bike is silent, but you still don't want somebody come flying around this corner. But if they do, I'll hear them coming. Just want to make sure they see me too. That's important. Boom. This is about the highest point of the ride. Got these beautiful horses over here. Beautiful horses. I used to raise horses. I've raised Arabian horses, thoroughbreds, quarter horses, Clydesdales, maybe some other, yeah, appendix horses. That's a cross between thoroughbred and quarter horse. But these are all quarter horses. This is the highest point on the ride. I can see off in the distance over there, the windmill farm north of Munster. I can see probably 100 windmills from here. Y'all can't see it, it's just because the camera is not going to focus that far off in the distance, but with the naked eye I can see all those windmills. Okay, we got a truck coming. I'm going to get over here to the right. Kicking up some dust. It would have never done that if they hadn't graded the road. It would have stayed hard packed and wouldn't have had any dust, but it's part of gravel road maintenance. You just got to be grading them all the time. Time to climb. Drop that pole, save that knee. Beautiful horses. Brood mares. Got a car right here. Sure enough, that's what we're doing. And we're clear. We are clear. .372 is what this road is called. It's actually Grand Avenue once you get into town. The road that we just crossed, and this road that we're on is called Weaver Street. Now they just, see how smooth this is? This is great. Well, look what they did. They just dumped a bunch of rocks in the middle of the road. Man, I know they got to do it, but it ain't easy for somebody on a bicycle. We're getting around it right here, getting around it pretty well. This smooth stuff, boy, you can really get rolling fast on it, and then the loose stuff, not so much. Oh. Now we're officially off the gravel, but the roads are still in pretty poor shape. Noah's Ark, it's open right now. You can tell because all the cars are there. All right, no trains. This is great. Every now and then we got a train just parked here. Just so annoying, but look at all those cows. Today is sale barn sale day, every Friday. Kind of a mess, but it's part of it, part of the business. All right, you don't want any car popping out of a parking lot like that. That looked kind of like a police car, but it wasn't. It was not a police car. Gone 15 miles so far. You cute little poodle, you cute little poodle. Little poodle pit bull. How are y'all doing? Good, thank you. Having a good old day out there. Enjoying this weather. Yeah, that pit bull back there, I'd like to convince it that it's a poodle. But it's no poodle, it's a pit bull. But that's okay, you know. Some of them can be nice, and if they're mean, that's okay as long as they stay behind a fence. All right.
right, we've made it. We've gone 16 miles, y'all.